Welcome back. So let's have a look at AMD. So today market, well, semis took a break. It was getting pretty crazy in the morning. You can see the volume on AMD. Pretty big move up and flush right back down and closed negative. So rarely you see AMD move like this, especially someone who has been watching this name, trading this name since it was $2. I mean, every stock has a character and they trade differently. And you can contribute it to algos that are out there written to trade certain stocks, possible. But market capitalization of AMD at the moment, 335 billion. And average true range for this stock is $9. And last time when it broke out of this 183.50 that I was watching, this is when I made a video and I was talking about, I'm not too excited about this breakout because I know on an intraday basis, it's not going to move more than its average true range, which is $9. And it did chop, and it was last Friday, I think. Killed a lot of premium, especially for those people like me who like to trade outside of the money contracts when it comes to trading options. So what I'm watching from here for an AMD, I mean, we're technically speaking, we are in a still bull market, right? Sky is not falling. I'm sure if these stocks are gonna get hit all the way back to their 50-day moving average, a lot of people will be super bearish. What I'm watching going into next week, which is big option expiration, a lot of calls and puts will expire worthless. So I'm going to be watching this breakout area as a support and then possible bounce trade. Not back to all-time highs, but maybe a couple days of a bounce. But until then, we have other moving averages that I'm ultra short term I focus on, which is 5-day, 20-day. So as soon as stock is below 5-day, I'm neutral. It can chop around as well. You don't want to blindly take short position as well, or just buy outside of the money puts, because this stock has $9 range. So you have to be expecting that much of a move any single given day. So 20-day moving average, which is right here, right now. Anytime I want to go long stock, well, I don't want to overpay more than 20-day moving average that other people paid. So that's the support. But even if that doesn't hold, 50-day moving average right here at the moment, it's at 170 something. So these are the support levels for AMD. Let's take a look at options. Today, a lot of options came in, and it's hard to read for me when it comes to option activity if people are not attacking certain strike price over and over and they're not coming into certain expiration date. It's hard for me to read, especially on a blue chip name, very institutionally traded name, to define, oh, okay, so everybody's buying calls, everybody's just bullish. When they're throwing spreads like this, it's just, I just consider them just hedging, selling calls, because look at, biggest order. April 19th, 230, 250 call spread. I don't know if it's credit spread or if it's debit spread. If it's somebody selling 230 and buying 250 as a protection, very possible. Because if you think that AMD is going to go to 250 from here, that's what, almost 20% move from here, right? So that's a pretty big move. And it came in before the drop. So very well maybe it's that 821. Very well maybe that it's somebody who bought calls, or maybe somebody who sold it, because that's what makes sense, right? If a stock is running away right like this, you sell 230, you buy 250 as a protection, you collect $5 premium, and you're looking to possibly collect 25% gains in 1 month or so. I think a lot of people started selling calls. So I will consider today's option activity. A lot of people who had shares, like funds, hedge funds, whatever, big guys, they sold calls and they sold puts to collect premium. So These are the AMD levels I'm watching. I'm not going to dive into other chip makers. If you want to follow like entire, I follow for semis, SOX, and there's another one I forgot, but you can see it's overextended. I mean, semiconductors have to take a break, and they can just chop or they can drift a little bit lower. But again, this is not a financial advice. Do not trade off of this information, purely for entertainment purposes only. Like, subscribe, see you in the next one.